How's it going, guys? I'm back with another video for y'all. This video is going to be on the hand drill fire set, all right, friction fire. I did a video about a year ago with the bow drill as well. Be sure to check that video out if you haven't already. It relates greatly to the hand drill, but the hand drill in particular, I think is very, very applicable to the survivor or somebody out in the woods because it takes so little materials to create, and it's just as effective if you know how to use it properly. Right here I've got a cedar board. Cedar is a really good wood to use for your board because it's so soft and really easy to acquire. You can use, I've used branches as well. Super easy, very, very effective wood to use. I'm trying a new spindle material. I've done this a couple times with this. This is actually cattail and it's just the reed. This material is very, very porous. It's not very hard, so I'd grab like 2 or 3, especially if you're just practicing, because it probably will take a couple times because this stuff burns up pretty quick as well, but that'll aid in creating that good powder base that we're looking for when we're creating our ember. I marked my next hole, just putting a little bit of a dent in there just so that my spindle doesn't spin around, and I'm just going to burn in, maintaining downward pressure. I'm burning in to create that hole. You can see I've already got smoke coming up there, but I'm not going for heat right now. I'm simply going to make that mark for my next hole. All right. Now, the next portion that we're going to be doing is our notch. If you draw a line from the side of your hole straight out, okay? So basically, the edge of your hole, draw straight lines out to the edge, and that's where you'll start your notch. So give me a second, I'll get this built up. All right, now you can see that my notch has gone in. It's just barely touching the edge of that hole, all right? This part is super crucial because if it's not deep enough, you're not gonna get enough powder in that notch. If it's too deep, your spindle will actually start to slip out and go out the notch and actually into your powder, which you don't want, all right? So what I like to teach is you're just going to cut the very top of that ledge off. All right, so that we're cutting, it's about first third of the hole that you're in. You don't want to be too deep, like I said, and you don't want to be too shallow. I'm going to clean that notch out really nice so that no powder gets stuck in any wood crevices or whatever. I want all that powder to end up in the base of this notch. Another thing that I teach is to open up the base. All right, so cutting sideways on this to allow that powder to pack in there, and it'll also allow a little bit more oxygen into the back of that trench. So when you're finished, your notch should look something like this. So I'm barely into the hole, and I've got that opened end on the very bottom. See that? All right, now we can actually start building the ember, building the powder that we'll need, and then further creating more heat, and then actually burning in and creating that ember. So if you guys watch here, I'm gonna show you how I do this. I'm just gonna float here for a second. I'm just going to create that powder. I don't want to expend a lot of energy right here because I'm not going for heat quite yet. You can already see that I've got a little bit of smoke building up there. Super easy. I'm not going for heat right now. I'm trying to keep my energy. Once I fill up that notch just a little bit, once I have one, like a small pillar, I'm gonna start going for heat. Maintaining downward pressure at all times. Once you have a good ember, you'll see smoke coming out the sides I actually went a little bit deep there, but it looks like we've got a good ember. All right. So that's creating an ember with the fire or the hand drill set. I did burn really deep in this, but I got an ember, so I'd consider it a success. The biggest thing when you go from your ember to your bird's nest is to not rush it, okay? This ember will burn for quite a while. So this is when I'll catch my breath, I'll grab my bird's nest, I'll slowly prepare it, and then I'll dump that ember in. Is raging, all right? That's a really good ember. All right, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some good stuff from it. Be sure to get out there and practice, find out what works best for you, and I will be back with more videos here shortly, hopefully within the next month or so. I've got a video coming up on brain tanning. So be sure to watch the account, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks you guys, appreciate it. How's it going, my fellow outdoor enthusiasts? That's not gonna work. Just thank you so much for clicking on. Why did I do that? A couple months ago, probably actually more like 7 months ago now, closer to a year,